Hey Libra, how you doing? I'm here to do your subscriber content. This one is for Libra. I already said that, huh? Okay, no, sorry. Okay, my shuffling's getting better, but we're still working on it. Here we go. Let's see what you get. We're just going to pull a Celtic cross and see what Spirit wants to talk about. And that should do it. Alrighty, Libra. Here we go. So what is your current situation? Four of Swords. Four of Swords speaks to the fact that what you need right now is to rest. There's something here that you're needing to heal from or recover from. And it's truly important that you take the time to try to do this. If you don't, then you know. If you just try to sweep it under the rug, the pain or whatever, or the need for rest, then it's just going to come back out at the most inopportune time is how this works out, but at any rate. Okay, so what's the obstacle to that? Justice. So Justice is your card. So you're standing in your power here, but you're standing in your own power. You're standing in your power as the obstacle to your situation. So that means the thing standing between you and getting the recovering or the rest you need is you. Because you probably don't want to slow down long enough to try to feel it and heal it, right? Is what I feel like here. All right. What is it that you need to focus on? The Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is how you're presenting right now. This would make you very nurturing, very maternal, very intuitive, somewhat psychic. It's very emotional, right? On the flip side, you can be very emotionally manipulative at times. You also have a huge amount of empathy for everybody. And sometimes it can get you in trouble. You're too empathetic, really. People take advantage of it. So that's an issue for you at times. Holding up your boundaries is probably the thing that they're telling you have to focus on. Okay, what are we leaving behind? This feeling of being wounded. This living life like, because you've been wounded, but you can't just, if you don't heal what's been wounded, then you'll stay in this wounded warrior kind of deal, right? We got to get you past that so that you're healed. That's what we're working towards, I think. And we're also working towards you keeping your boundaries up so nobody can get at you quite the same again, right? You can't put yourself out there to get hurt all the time, because what happens is you get hurt, and you wouldn't want that. Okay, what do we have? What's your strength here? Your strength is you still have the ability to love, really. I think you've been through the ringer, and you still have the ability to love, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? You still are looking for this Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment. That's good. What do we have for the outcome? Queen of Wands. This is you being that person, You are the person that when you see something you want, especially when it comes to a partner or something in love, you go get it. And that's what it is. You exude a sense of sex appeal. People have a very hard time telling you no, and when you want something, you go get it. The issue, of course, is you have to be very mindful, because if you start going out there and taking things that maybe weren't available or that belong to somebody else, then you'll rack up bad karma, and once you get what it is you want, you'll lose it because of the bad karma. So you have to be very mindful of how your desires are affecting other people sometimes, right? Or you getting your desires, how that's affecting other people. Okay, what is the advice? Six of Wands. Remember that people are watching you. Some people are watching you just to be catty, but there's other people that are watching you because they look up to you. And when they see you do things, that's what they think is right. Just understand that. It's like a responsibility that you're given when you have this kind of recognition. When people look up to you, right? I mean, that's what it is. It's just understand that there's always people watching you, and they're watching you because they respect you and because they look up to you, okay? All right, what is the atmosphere? The atmosphere is full of love right now, it looks like, with the Two of Cups here. Like there's a divine union that's either just come in or that's already here, and it feels like there's love in the air for you, for sure. What is your greatest fear? Your greatest fear is to actually find love. And that's because, once you find real love, then you have to worry about the other shoe dropping. I get it. But I don't know that you can run from it right this minute. It looks like it's kind of coming in droves towards you. That's what I see. And what do you have in the end? I've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is you having a hard time getting traction on things. So it's you thinking about a lot of stuff, but not necessarily being able to put everything you want to do into action. just feels like you're trying to run in wet sand or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just very hard to get things going. You will. It's just a process, but that is what I see there. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and then the 3 of Swords. So something here, there's something here that you are trying to heal from, obviously, you know, to get into this new lovey-dovey space that it looks like is coming towards you. But whatever it is you're trying to heal from, it looks as though it was something that had a huge amount of conflict in it. In the end, you ended up finally walking away from it, although you still had plenty of emotion for the situation. You just knew it was no longer in alignment for you, and it left you incredibly heartbroken. That is why you're trying to, that's why we opened with you needing to take time to heal, because it was very painful, but it was something that had to be done, I guess. Okay? Now, if that made you sad, look at this little fella, because he's my favorite right now. Look at this guy. Look, that is freaking cute, isn't it? I found that at the thrift store. When I'm sad, I hit that thing. It makes me happy now. All right, anyways, Libra, that's what I have for you this time, okay? He's still just bouncing away. All right, have a good day.